What is happening, Dolphins fans? And welcome to another episode of the Fins Tailgate. Bit of a somber episode. Sad news coming out today. It's April Fool's. Such a terrible holiday to follow Easter. You know, if you think about it, it's like all this Easter stuff and there's family and, the Christian version of stuff that's happened, and then the following day it's all about, hey, I'm gonna fool you by lying to you, which is metaphorical in its terrible way. But sad news coming out about ex-Miami Dolphins player Vontae Davis, who apparently was found unresponsive in his home. We're gonna get into all that. He has passed away at the age of 35. Young guy, man. Sad stuff, dude. Hit the like button on the way in if you're watching on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Twitch, everything like that. Come over to YouTube, get in chat, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hold on a second, I gotta change. I'm in the wrong thing. And we're gonna get right into this, as well as other news coming out about other NFL players. And I mean, goodness gracious, dude, Rashid Rice, holy cow, dude, wow. Made a short about that with some information. Other stuff. Hit the like button on your way in. We're going to get right into it.
Turner Yell makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good. Block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30. This is the dynamic Hill. He's in for 6. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown.
Into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off, it's these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it.
What is happening, Dolphins fans? Again, welcome to another episode of the Fins Tailgate. Hit the like button on your way in. Journey from whatever other platform you are enjoying the program on. Come over to YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the like button, all that good stuff over here, and get into the chat with the TFTG community. Got a lot of news. Didn't come out yesterday with my Sunday show, which I typically am. It was a holiday, had family over, just wasn't really in the cards. So by the time I could get settled in was about this time. Last night, I was smoked yesterday from all the family stuff. And it was just a long weekend that went by so quick. I had so much crap I was doing all weekend, and it was over in the blink of an eye. Hope you guys all had a great Easter. Hope you guys didn't get tripped up all day on whatever platform you like to get your news from, whether it's Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, wherever. Everybody's playing their April Fool's jokes. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I get it. As a child, it's probably fun. You pray, do some jokes. I find it to be mean-spirited personally. And, I don't like it. I don't like misinformation. Damn it. I'm not interested. I am uninterested in your misinformation. And this is the reason why right here. Vontae Davis, ex-Miami Dolphin, we drafted him back in 2013, I think it was. And let me make certain on that. No, excuse me, 2009. Sorry, we drafted him in the first round and 25th pick, 2009. And he passes away at 35 years old. And this is why I don't like friggin' I hate whatchamacallit, friggin' April Fools, because a guy like Vontae Davis passes away and you're like, damn, is this real? I gotta question a man's fatality, which is terrible. It's terrible because of a friggin' holiday. Shout out to everybody in chat. Marino's GOAT. What's up, buddy? Hit the like button. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Hit the like button. Jamie. Yeah, Vontae seemed like such a good dude when he was on the team. Really sad. Never forget. He has to call his grandma. Yeah, Dub MC, what's good, homie? Mudbone, what's going on? Hit the like button. Cap for life, member in the crib, what's good? Cap, hate to say it, but that shirt is a bit effeminate. Well, you know what, dude? I can wear whatever because I can make effeminate things look masculine. That's the effect that I have as a masculine individual and a Floridian. Like, this is our deal. This is a beach hangout type of shirt. So you can take all the shots you want, Mark, but you're the only one looking at me in a sexual manner in chat right now. Scrappy, what's good? Salute. I know, man, he's so young. Hooked Up Joe, what's going on? And yeah, man, I'm not interested in April Fools. You know, I like a better prank. Like when free agency was going around, people were pretending to be players with their profile names and, you know, completely getting people as if they signed places or whatever, breaking news with their misinformation. That is kind of funny to me. April Fools, it's just all day long. Like, I just can't even. It's like, oh, this happened, that happened. It's just, I get it. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. What's up, Joe? In the family, in the crib. Hit the like button, everybody, please, on your way in. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the April Fool's stuff. So, yeah, sadly, again, in Davie, police responded to Vontae Davis's home in Broward County. He was unresponsive. And, you know, it's kind of sad because there's no foul play, right? And the guy's 35 years old. And as we remember, as Dolphin fans, he played with us 3 seasons. And during Hard Knocks, infamously, they decided to trade him to the Indianapolis Colts for a second round and a conditional 6th, I think it was, or conditional 5th, something like that. And, you know, he got visibly upset and said he wants to call his grandma, right? Which a lot of people made fun of him. I thought it to be super endearing and kind of sad. I liked him as a player, and it kind of was. I didn't like that people took a young guy, you know, who's still under his rookie deal that's getting traded to Indianapolis, and just, you know, it was out of left field for me. I can only imagine how much of left field it was for him. Another Joe Philbin, great moment. Jeff Ireland, great moment. These guys, just pillars of the Dolphins fucking community. I hate them. Dolphinator, what's up? Tony, I see you in chat. What's good, homie? But, yeah, you know, another thing that, you know, will carry legendary status for Vontae Davis was him deciding to just quit halftime in a game. He was a member of the Bills, and it was week 2 against the Chargers, and at halftime he just goes, you know what, I'm done, dog, just hit me, I don't want to do this no more. Figured another year. It was his 10th year in the NFL, and he was like, yeah, I've had it, homie, and just walked away. I mean, really, I remember being mad at it. What a quitter, what a pain. Couldn't get through the rest of the game. But in some ways, absolutely legendary, right? Mic drop halfway in week 2 and say deuces to everybody. I mean, kind of an interesting thing. And now that he is has passed, you know, it's just a weird thing, right? Like, there's no details out yet about it, at least none that I've willing to dig into. But yeah, Raider, that's for real. If I played with the Bills again, and I remember thinking that as a Dolphins fan, and we talked about it. What's up, Mountie? We talked about it, going, you know, well, it's what it's like when you play with the Bills. It's like, oh God, I gotta live in Buffalo. Never mind. Forget it. That's kind of how it goes. You're just like, nah, no thanks. But a young man died. I mean, dude, I'm older than him, right? I got a couple years on Vontae Davis, and to think that I don't know if it was an accidental thing, a medication thing. God forbid it was a. All I know is that 35-year-old men, athletes, don't just pass away uh, with no foul play, and it not be a couple of reasons. And it's sad, and you know, caught in the veil right after Easter, sad fact, and then on April Fools to keep it kind of people guessing, right? Sucks. So, blessings out to the Davis family. Everybody knows his tight end brother that was really good in the league too. Sad. So, hold on a second. My dog's trying to get in here. Dog's tripping. I heard you, dude. You're in. Relax. You're in. So yeah, it sucks. But yeah, let's and then some other interesting stuff comes out of the NFL world and news on Easter, right? Here it is. Everybody's doing their Easter stuff, everything like that. And over the weekend, friggin' Chiefs wide receiver Rashid Rice just getting crunk, right? Racing in Dallas area against a Lamborghini. Crashes. Causes a pileup. Luckily, no fatalities. During the daytime, too, right? Just lost control. You guys racing, a bunch of his buddies. And Lambo versus Corvette. Then, he's not only is this caught on camera, somebody's Garmin friggin' whatchamacallit, satellite thingy catches this on camera, right? They wreck, they get out of the cars, they check on a couple things. Then people who stop, because traffic stop now is a big freaking giant wreck. There's 6-8 cars involved. It catches these guys just hoofing it. Hoofing it out of this muh. And to my understanding, they haven't made contact with, like, he hasn't been under arrest. They know he's involved. And there's now further evidence proving that it was not only him that crashed the car, but that was him on the side of the road. Internet sleuths go to his Instagram, see what he's wearing, got that bracelet on. He's got his head covered in like a bandana of some sort, do-rag, whatever the hell it was. And but they could see it's him in the shirt, him with the bracelet. That was him walking down the fucking thing. So his ass is in trouble. Now, in the video of patrons on the interstate capturing them leave the scene of an accident, right? First of all, they were like, oh, they probably stole them. And then there was a lot of backlash. People like, oh, they probably stole those cars. Because what? Because they're African-American? Because they're black? I don't think that's why people assume that the cars are stolen. They assume the cars are stolen because you're driving $100,000 vehicles, crashing them, and then leaving. That's why people thought they were stolen. You're leaving. Not that you're young black folks with high expensive cars, but that you're fleeing the scene of an accident. That would indicate that, yeah, you probably don't own that car, because if you did, you would know that fleeing the scene of the accident is still going to result in them finding you, because that's your fucking car right there. So I don't know what the fuck was going on. Again, I understand the blanketed statement that seems on the nose a bit racist, but no. I do know that there was a comment made by one of the patrons that took that video, and they said something like, oh, they were hiding guns underneath the car. Now, I don't know if there's any guns recovered. Yeah, there might have been a little bit of undertones of profiling in that instance if there wasn't any guns and people are, I don't know. We'll see. Either way, stupid. But listen, I've been fucking 20-something years old without millions of dollars and a super fast car, and I've been on the highway racing a time or two, right? I mean, here's the deal, people. Think of how many young athletes there is now in college with the NIL deals with millions of dollars. I mean, dude, I just saw the Florida football team parking lot, and everybody's got Hellcats and fucking Mustangs and shit. Like, you give young people fast cars and money, don't be surprised when they do young people stupid shit. I, with no fast cars and no money like this, did a fuck ton of stupid shit in my 20s. And it's not necessarily things I'm not ashamed, I'm not ashamed of this stuff. It was just me finding my way, being a dumbass. But shit pops off and you wreck. I mean, everybody know you can get cut up in this mud. You can get in trouble. So, I'm saying, Shelby, what 20-year-old guy hasn't gotten over? I got a reckless driving once. I was doing 110 on the interstate in a fucking Toyota Tacoma, right? I was 18, 17, got a reckless driving. That was fucking a lifetime ago. But I did it, right? That's just how it go. Everybody do it. But luckily for him, there was no fatalities, right? Luckily. Because that would have been, that would be terrible. And there's going to be punishment for Rashida Rice. And fuck, dude, Texas don't play. They like punishing motherfuckers over there. Florida don't play either. You want to know how I know Florida don't play? And they ain't been playing for a long time. Back when, what's his name? The serial killer got caught killing all those college kids. Someone in chat read his name. I can't remember his name. Infamous serial killer. It's not Dahmer. It's the other one. He escaped from prison, and they let him get away and stuff. When we caught him here in Florida, like, we ain't holding him, we ain't nothing. That bitch dies. And they killed his ass. Like, we don't play here. Texas don't play. When you break laws and do it in a fashion that makes it look like you're above the law, people don't like that. Ted Bundy, thank you, Michael K. Look at Michael K with the fucking thing. See ya, Franklin, Stubbs. Yeah, it's sad, buddy. Hit the like button on your way out if you're leaving. Color. No, Color's not the serial killer, no. But yeah, so I don't know what kind of fun. I mean, he is liable for all property damage, and that includes to the roads. He's liable for anybody who's in the accident that has, pain and suffering and fucking, I can't walk ever right again. Anybody who witnessed it now has emotional scarring. They can't drive on the highway no more. I mean, shit, it's just the lawsuits are going to be hard to get out from underneath for this young guy. But there's also the criminal aspect, right? Breaking the law, speeding, racing. I guarantee you that's another. I guarantee you if this is Texas, Texas has a law against speeding, obviously, racing, and then there's probably a firmer, like a higher degree felony if you're racing on a highway X amount of miles an hour. I don't know. Again, all these. Yeah, he was in a vet. He was in a Corvette, and it was a Lambo he was racing with. Shelby, if I had money like those guys, I wouldn't be here. Like I wouldn't have made it, dog. I wouldn't have made it past 28. I wouldn't have. If I had money like these young guys, it's good. There's a reason the good Lord, let me figure things out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate his patience with me. But those who get his gifts and abuse them find themselves in trouble. So, whatever. But yeah, Shelby, I wish passing beers to my buddies at 19 was the least of my fucking shit, dog. Like, it was bad. But yeah, there's and then fleeing. Reckless and endangerment of the public is a felony charge, Scrappy says. Then there's fleeing the scene. Like, dude, there's a mountain of felonies. Now, he's going to get good representation, something figured out, but I don't know, right? Like, here's the deal. This happened in a time where there's dead news, and dead news is bad. If there was a lot of shit going on, okay, first of all, it's not dead news. We got P. Diddy and fucking London bridges falling down all over the fucking United States. Apparently, there's a festering potential World War III. I mean, it's fucking gnarly as far as world news. But football news, pretty quiet, pretty off time, pretty silent. Rashid Rice getting into that wreck was not only a bad look and a bad thing, but it was like the worst of timing too for him, because it can't get buried under like the draft or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be at the forefront, and everybody who's a football fan knows about it for the most part. So that's true, Jamie. Ray Lewis had murked a fool. But yeah, so Rashid Rice in deep shit. To my understanding, not in custody. Like, I guess he's still walking on that highway somewhere, and they just can't find his ass. And don't be like, oh, no, I don't know if they got him. At least, as far as I know, I ain't seen nothing yet. And this happened the 31st, happened yesterday. So, at least all this came out, right? And I don't know when they will find homie, because I'm telling you right now, Cam Sutton, the Lions cornerback who was wanted by police for a domestic thing and had a warrant, he was at the facility. They're like, yo, warrant, homie takes off. They just got him. He been wanted for weeks. I mean, dude, that was like fucking 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had forgotten about it. I was like, oh shit, they must have got his ass. He's in trouble. Oh shit, he fled. Da da da. He had a warrant. I mean, damn, dog. Like, and I mean, if they put out, I'm sure they've got enough evidence to get a warrant. Sometimes it takes a little time for Rashid Rice. He's in Texas. I don't think he lives in Texas. I could be wrong. I don't know. Reports are conflicting that he was like on his way down to Mexico to party with his buddies. I don't know. But if he lives in a different spot and was across state lines committing a felony and was on his way to Mexico, fucking U.S. Marshals are going to start looking for his fucking ass, dude. Like, that's what U.S. Marshals do. They're like, hey, we got a federal warrant to get this bitch because he is crossing all kinds of state lines. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And, I mean, listen, in today's age with cell phones and social media and everything, one thing that Cam Sutton proved is that you can still elude capture by the police for some fucking time. Lion CB finally captured, I would say, a total of 3 weeks being wanted by police. Crazy. What's up, crazy doll fan? Hit the like button. Crypto, I see you creeping up around in this what it is, what it do, Crypto. Hit the like button, please, sir. Everybody hit the like button. Impromptu show, late start, late everything. I don't give a fuck. Probably won't get 500 views, but I don't care. I'm here for you guys that are here. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with this whole Rashid Rice thing. And if you guys are, look, here's how you know it was like real and he's in real trouble. Adam Schefter was tweeting out about it. And let's see if I can find it real quick. Damn it. Yeah, he puts out a tweet in the morning time. I mean, just a series of tweets, right? Police are searching for Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashid Rice in an investigation of a major accident Saturday in Dallas, according to the Dallas Morning News. That's at Sunday morning. This is when all this came out. So he wrecked on Saturday. They're looking for him in connection to what they believes. Then later that day, a police spokeswoman, told the Dallas Morning News that the driver in the Chevy Corvette, and the driver of Lamborghini were speeding and both lost control of their vehicles, with the Lamborghini hitting the median and causing a chain reaction collision involving 4 other vehicles, a total of 6. That's when you see Shefty tweeting this out, you were like, oh shit, this shit real. Like, I don't know. Scrappy, Tonk from TMI Tuesday, he might be doing some UFL stuff coming up. So maybe put it in the comment sections. Ask Tonk for some UFL coverage, because I've been trying to get him to get with it. He been keeping up on it. So yeah, Jamie, Scrappy, everybody in chat, at the end of the video in the comment sections, be like, yo, Tonk, do some UFL stuff. He'll get in there. Peer pressure him. Fuck him. I'm just kidding. Anyhow, so yeah, that's when it started being real. Shefty out here talking about it. What else we got? Okay, so another thing hitting the news on I want to say it was I think it was Saturday, the news came out of the Miami Dolphins re-signing, extending Raheem Mostert after his Pro Bowl season. Mostert got a new contract worth up to $9.1 million and includes $3.71 million in guaranteed at the age of 31 years old right now. And last year he rushed for over 1,000. He rushed for 1,012 yards and set a Dolphins franchise record high of 18 touchdowns and 21 touchdowns from scrimmage. I mean, dude, here's the thing, right? I hear a lot of Dolphins fans, oh, draft running back, this, that, that. It's like, dude, first of all, Achane looks like the best running back in the room, and Mostert just had a record-setting season. Now, is Mostert going to drop off a cliff? No, but even if he has a marginal setback in his production from what he got in 2023 and that we can expect from 2024, to me, that production is only going to be given to the likes of Achane. That's the hope, right? And Dolphin fans who have a cult following of Brooks, are you guys forgetting about Brooks? I mean, he's got to be somewhere in the plans. Jeff Wilson's still on the roster. What's his name? Sylvan Ahmed got brought back with no guarantees. I'm sure the Dolphins will bring in competition either, in the late rounds or definitely some undrafted free agents. But I don't understand why Dolphins fans were so gung-ho to move and upgrade in the quarterback room upgrade in the running back room when, I mean, dude, we just had great production. One of the best rushing seasons I can remember in recent times we got out of this team last year. And Achane, to me, looks like a legit weapon that is going to be utilized for years to come. Get that man more touches. Reel back from Mostert a little bit. Hopefully we can find him with that type of spark he had all year later in the season. I think we could. And, bring in some young guys and work in the stable you have. This scheme is running back friendly. So I'm hoping that they, I'm hoping that's the plan. And it seems to be because they have, just re-signed Mostert. So the final, the deal is a 5.6. Hold on. He was in the final year of a 2-year deal of $5.6 million that he signed last offseason, and he had no guaranteed money remaining on his contract this year. The Dolphins originally signed Mostert to a 1-year deal in 2022, as everybody knows. So he'll turn 32 in April. So, still a young guy. And Mostert will have a $3.6 million cap hit will decrease, giving the Dolphins more cap flexibility. Miami has about $5 million in cap space, and then will receive 18.5 from the post-June designation for Xavier Howard, giving them, roughly $23.5 million. So, yeah, I'm not mad about this. I think Mostert has earned that, and also, I think the team has hit a home run with Achane on this football team, and to bring in a veteran, right? Because that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants the Derrick Henrys of the world. I'm not saying Derrick Henry ain't good, but that spark we got from Achane, maybe we can get it more. You got to remember, rookie running backs outside of a couple, especially the big name dudes, they hit that rookie wall worse than most guys. And Achane had some little bit of tissue injuries and stuff like that, as we know, throughout the season. Young dude, he gets this full off season to beef up, take his training as an athlete, as a pro, to a new level that a lot of these guys do when they come from college and get into the NFL. And the jump, hopefully, will be something we can visibly see just in a durability and snap count and stamina position from Achane from year 1 to year 2. And if that's the case, and we can see that incremental growth from a year 1 to year 2, there's been tons of running backs come out and have great, rookie seasons, which, if you measured just what he did game, week in, week out, Achane was fire. Absolutely effective in this offense for this football team. If we could just get that every week, week in, week out, the guy is one of the best weapons in the NFL, at least from the running back room, and that could be where we find ourselves. So, what's going on, Liz? What's going on with the Chiefs? Patrick Mahomes. What you saying? Fired Patrick Mahomes? No, they didn't. Don't get caught up, Liz. It's still April Fool's for another hour and a half. Everybody out here capping today. And yes, Franklin, Brooks, I'd like to see what homie got, right? Now, here's the thing. Brooks doesn't get on the 53-man roster or make it onto the practice squad and gets sniped by somebody else because we've got a guy that we protect, that we get a UDFA out of, I don't know, fucking Temple, right? I don't know. And he's good, is what it is. And Jeff Wilson, I like our running back room. I think as long as certain things break out in a certain way, I'm not interested in wasting draft picks on that now. If the Dolphins see somebody in the second round that they had projected way before and they're like, we can't pass up this talent, then go get it. I'm game for that too. So another thing that happened, a little bit of coming out about this CFL Rookie of the Year that the Dolphins had some time with. Let me see. Is he gonna be in the supplemental draft? Yes, the supplemental draft. Wait a second. So yeah, the Dolphins met with CFL gem cornerback Quantez Stiggers to team headquarters. He's eligible for the NFL draft April 25th through 27th. Last year, he had 5 interceptions with the Toronto Argonauts. The kid, has an interesting backstory. He, let me see if I can pull it up. Why does this thing keep popping up right in my friggin' full line view? It's crazy. Now, all us Dolphin fans, when you hear about trying to find a gem in the CFL, you're like, all right, give me some Cameron Wake type of fucking return, right? Whether this young man is that, I don't know. I do know that Cameron Wake was defensive player of the year when the Dolphins had brought him down, and yeah, he got some playing time his first year or so, but it took a couple years for it to cook before he became Wakezilla, right? The guy just a phenom as far as his physical attributes. And don't remember, he was killing it in his mid 30s all the way until he didn't do it no more. It was crazy. Um, but the thing that, this young man, Quantez Stiggers, he has an interesting backstory. His father fell into a coma in 2020 and died in September shortly after. And Stiggers had enrolled at Lane College in Jackson, Tennessee. It sent him into like a bad spot. He got very super depressed, ended up leaving school, picking up just odd jobs, DoorDash, things like that. But his mom really wanted to push him to try to take his football game to the next level. So she convinced him to go and try out for the 7-on-7 football leagues that they have in Atlanta. That's where they live. And he caught the eye of John Jenkins, who was one of the coaches there at the fan-controlled league, and told him that he should go to the CFL and do an open tryout that Toronto was having. And he impressed a lot of people. And then he became a starter, on a football team last season, recording 53 tackles, 5 interceptions, and was named CFL's most outstanding rookie, which is kind of like their, rookie of the year, obviously. He went ahead and went to Atlanta and did like a pro day for this draft coming up, had a 36.5-inch vert, 10.8 broad jump, 40-yard dash was 4.45 seconds. He is 5'11", but he's 203 pounds. He doesn't lack size, speed. He's got some attributes that you like, and he's got a grit to him too and a nose for the football. So, I'm sure the Dolphins are not the only team interested in this kid's services, but, it's be a nice little snag if we got him in that supplemental hookup, right? So keep an eye out for him and his name. Dolphins, always looking for talent under every rock possible. It would be really cool if we brought a guy in here. But yeah, just a crazy situation. Yeah, and Jamie, he didn't have the athletic gifts that JT did, but Cameron Wake was obviously a dude that was never going to not be prepared, right? Had a strict super diet, strict super regimen, kept to it, worked, film study, all that stuff, and was awesome. So yeah, for you guys that don't know as well, they've gone ahead and released the dates via the NFL of when off-season OTAs, the whole thing amps up. So for you guys that do know or don't know or whatever, I don't care. The draft is on April 28th through the 30th. It starts on a Thursday. But OTAs, the off-season program, quote-unquote, kind of starts April 15th, right? That's the official start date. So the Dolphins do have OTAs, which is broken. The way they break this up is like a 9-week long phase, right? There's non-contact days, there's contact days. They do all kinds of stuff. But May 20th and 21st are the first days of OTA. Then there's the 23rd, then the 28th and 29th, and then the 31st. That's for OTAs. The mandatory minicamp begins on June 4th through the 6th. Now, rookie minicamp may begin before that. Official dates haven't been set for the Dolphins, but the official NFL start date of rookie minicamp is May 13th. What days that'll be for when the Dolphins have the rookies come out for that, that week or what have you, yet to be seen. Expect the rookies to be there for everything after that point, and we'll be sinking our teeth in who the rookies are and what the Dolphins got, and there'll be all the media stuff. That's fun. I like that part. That's great. It's a good time. It's a good time. So yeah, interesting stuff coming up the pike as far as dates, all that good stuff. Yeah, man. Vontae Davis, bro. Sad, but sometimes it bees that way. Hope wherever he is, he's happy now. That's what I hope. I hope his family is okay too. It sucks. Right after friggin' Easter. It's terrible. But Rashid Rice, what are you doing? Cam Sutton. Wow. Definitely NFL offseason. The hits just keep coming, right? It sucks. Definitely sucks. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, everybody. How was everybody's Easter in chat? Everybody good? I'm hoping that no more bad news comes down the pike via NFL till the draft, right? It's the off season. Hard on a brother. Estefan breaking the ice. That's good, Dubs. Glad to hear that. Damn, Scrappy. Trying to get there before the breakfast burrito ain't there. Mine was good, Mr. Paul. My sister's got 2 kids and a baby. Well, 2 daughters and a son. I don't know why I said 2 kids. She got 3. Baby's baby, so he didn't do it. But my kids, her kids, we had like 300 eggs scattered about, and that's not an exaggeration. Plastic eggs. We ain't boiling 300 eggs. What are we, the Rockefellers? And just scatter them about. Kids, takes you 20 minutes, put them up. They do it in about 3. They grab all 300 of them. So it was good. Supper, the full nines, family. We had breakfast in the morning. My whole family lives in this town, so like, even when it ain't a holiday, family's like all happening all the time. So holidays get extra. Estefan with the P Diddy is the devil. Damn, that ain't some bullshit either, dude. Like, whoa, P Diddy all up in this mud. Bridges falling down. Crazy, crazy, dude. What is going on? Now I got people on the timeline tripping about the lunar eclipse that's coming or solar eclipse. My fault. There's freaking weirdos on the internet talking about death rays and fucking particle fucking things. We're going to go back in time warp. I don't know. People need to chill out, dude. People need to chill. A lot of information coming out with no... I know this to be... I mean, it's fucking nuts. I got to stay off the dark web. That's where all the fucking crazies are. Ugh. Diddy did kill Pac, dog. I've been saying that for years. I was like, oh shit, man. Diddy and Jay-Z killed Pac and Biggie. Killed them both. And Suge Knight was everybody's daddy. Everybody know that. Ain't nobody fuck with Suge Knight. That motherfucker's the devil. That bitch is the devil. And the other ones are he's Lucifer, the others are his devils. We'll say it like that, right? And now that Lucifer be locked up, there's a new devil in town. Man, I wonder, is this cookie crumbling? And more shit finna pop off? I don't know. I don't live in a simulation, Scrappy. I'm like He-Man, bro. Master of the universe. What do I care, Estefan? I got kids. What am I protecting my nuts for? Be all right. Here's the thing: humanity can kill itself 1,000 times over, but our ability to evolve is pretty good. So, Diddy came out with that. I don't know. I honestly never liked Diddy. Never. I don't. I fucking never liked Jay Z. Never liked one song. I don't like Jay Z. Don't like Jay Z. Don't like Diddy. I don't really like New York rap outside of like Fitty. And I get it. I know I'm gonna catch shit in the fucking in the comments. New York rap. Da 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 da. I'm more. Give me that dirty fucking southern rap, bro. If I'm gonna listen to any fucking rap or hip hop, I want that dirty shit, dude. That 3-6, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Give me that Suicide Boys or some shit like that. I like that fucking raunchy shit. I don't like that quick rapping's cool, like that Midwestern quick rap that they got, from like Tech Nine and fucking Twista and shit like that. But it's alright. Like, I don't know. Nas is good. Not gonna lie, Jamie. Nas, I will give. I love when Nas did with Damian Marley, that record they did together. I love that fucking record. I listen to that bitch all the time. Record. What am I fucking in the 50s? That friggin' music album. I like that. It's pretty dope. I know. Smooth. I know what it is. 3-6 Mafia. Trick Daddy is good. Again, right? Like I like that dirtier shit. These kids going to these rap shows now, they treat it like fucking punk shows. Like rap has done this weird turn where they've become like the new punk shows kind of. Yeah, Mob Deep is good. But rap music like with these like the mumble rappers didn't really make it that long. They all kept dying. So they've got like this trap, mumble rap, dubstep kind of fucking hard shit. And yeah, I know Little White, dude. Actually fucking uh Tonk knows Little White personally. He's hung out with him a bunch of times. Tonk used to be big in the rap game. Y'all don't know that. I like that underground too, Scrappy. Yeah, Tonk 7. He knows Little White good. Yeah, like those mumble rappers, they weren't making it very long. Like Little Peep and stuff, he didn't make it very long. Fucking what the hell's his name? Triple X extensions, he didn't make it very long. Those were good guys, but you know, but they got like punk shows now with this rap. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's all right. I'm more of a hardcore death metal kind of guy, but I fucks with it, dog. I fucks with it. I like it all. Eminem's good. I mean, who's not gonna say Eminem ain't good? But like even Eminem, like his early shit when it was all that hate and anger, I was younger then. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm pissed off too. Go get him, Eminem. Now it's like, I get it. You're the fucking fastest, most cleverest rhymer of all times because you're able to figure out a way to break words down into syllables in a mathematical form. I don't know how he's done it. It's really good. But he's able to take words and say them and pitch them where they rhyme when they're not supposed to. He's really great at it. That's what makes him fucking the best. And he'll use words that you got to think about to know what the vocabulary of that word meant because you ain't heard it in a fucking eon. Um, so yeah, I like that chopped and screwed Texas shit, Estefan. Again, I'm game for that. That South rap's the good shit, dog. Cause it's like You could hear it and like fucking get crunk. You could chill to it. You could fucking dance to it. You could do everything to that type of rap, right? So yeah, no, I'm definitely a metal guy, Scrappy. Like more of a screamo metal, personally. Like I like that shit. It's got that passion in it. That's more my bag. That's more my bag, typically. I'm glad you're having a good time watching Monday Night Raw, homie. Alien Ant Farm? No. Offspring. I mean, yeah, I've listened to all the. Actually like Offspring, all that those 90 things. I went and seen all those bands back when I was younger, right? Like I've seen Butthole Surfers, all that shit. You know, all of those bands back in the day. All the way from like the Slipknots and Hatebreed and fucking Mudvayne's one of my all-time favorites. That LD50 album was sick, bro. That Mudvayne LD50 album, for you guys that don't know, that like a little bit metal and stuff, uh, that is one of the most craziest lyricists you've ever heard in your life. They created their own brand of metal called science metal, and shit was off the chain, dude. Mudvayne killer. Um, I saw Drowning Pool before their original lead singer died. Like that show that they had in West Palm, Marilyn Manson whipped his crank out, and Papa Roach got drunk, and uh, 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 fucking Drowning Pool was playing, and the lightning was striking. I was at that fucking concert with my dad. We were fucking partying our asses off of that thing, dude. I was probably about 16, 15, something like that. Those are some good at. Yep, seen White Zombie, Rob Zombie, seen all them bitches, dog. Now I like going to these smaller shows. You go see like Devil Wears Prada and Mice of Men or something. They're pretty good. But man, got onto a music rant, huh? Fuck yeah. So there's a rap group band, whatever. It's these two cousins. They're from New Orleans. They're called Suicide Boys. And if you like rock and like a little bit, like I don't know, they ain't for everybody, but they're pretty fucking dope. Dead Milkmen? The fuck is that a band for real? So Dolphinier, I will say this about Marilyn Manson, right? Probably the best show I've ever seen. I seen him 3 times. Once in a big fucking giant like Ozfest type of deal, and another time at the House of Blues in Orlando. And both times were so fucking amazing. If there's one thing that Marilyn Manson did better than anybody, is he made the show into his music videos. Fucking sick. Just a sick performance. Um, yeah, dude. I remember being at the House of Blues, right? And he comes out on stage, and he's at this fucking giant podium, and he's wearing that freaking Nazi looking uniform that they used to have with like that symbol on it, had like the circle with the lightning bolt through it. And he's at this podium. He must be 20 feet in the fucking air on the stage. He's huge. He's giant. He's sitting up there. He's like, fly, fly. I forget what song it was. Anyhow, all I know is that he just amped it up like crazy. All the lights are flashing. The whole fucking mosh pit's going crazy. And then the song dies down. It goes dark. And then he comes out, and it's he's wearing like this skin looking blue alien bodysuit, and he's on stilts, and they're on his hands and his arms, and he's like this giant fucking, it's like it's bald over his head. He's got like a whole fucking skin suit on. It's like all blue and shit. And he starts singing this song. I think it was it might have been Dope Show. I don't remember what song it was. I was all fucked up. And he stands up and he, like, in the middle of the song, there's like a point. He takes the stilts and sticks them up in the air, and it was crazy. And it starts fucking snowing. He had like snow machines inside the House of Blues. For you guys who don't know, it's like it's a closed auditorium. So it's fucking, I'm sitting here in like the down part beneath, like where the stage is level, and it's fucking snowing inside the building. It was the sickest shit ever, dude. I was like, what? This bitch has got it snowing in here. It was crazy, bro. That guy knew how to fucking get down. He knew how to put on a really good show. No, it wasn't Beautiful People. It was one of his slower songs. But anyhow, it was so fucking sick. My buddy Justin went to that concert with me. Fucking rest in peace, homie. He been gone for a while now. Couldn't make it out the 20s. It was close. A lot of my friends didn't make it out their 20s. Yeah, it was good. So, well, all right. I think we've talked enough, right? It's been about an hour and shit. Fucking little bit of music talk. It's kind of the off season. Can you guys hear me? Okay, is that better? Let me see. Yo. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, what's up, John? Hit the like button, buddy. Not a lot of Dolphins news, not a lot of news going around. That's good. But figured I'd come in, catch up with everybody, go over the stuff I didn't get to Sunday, go into some of the big news items in the NFL with, Vontae Davis passing, God bless him, and Rashid Rice, who's, damn, in trouble. But hit the like button on your way out. In the comment sections at the end of the video, not in the live chat, in the comment section, if you guys want to get Tonk to do a UFL like weekly review type of show, put it in there. Be like, yo, Tonk, do the UFL. He'll get a kick out of it if you guys do that. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. If you're watching somewhere else, come over here to YouTube. I'm El Capitan, and we will see you guys next time. Fins up.